What's happening? What's good, y'all? Yeah, so today's video is gonna kind of be about a reflective piece. It's gonna be a reflective piece. Along my journey with bodybuilding, I've learned a lot about myself, a lot about, what it means to become older and kind of be more aware of yourself. And sometimes I like to share that with some of my viewers and some of the people who watch my videos, just because I know a lot of us, with us being young adults, have, some people may be going through the same things that I'm going through. And if not, it may be interesting to kind of hear my perspective on this. But my birthday is coming up in the next 2 weeks. Actually, it's 2 weeks from yesterday. So I'll be 25, which is a crazy milestone age. And just to think about how time flew to where I'm now going to be 25 is kind of crazy. And a lot of people like to think about, where they'll be at 25 and where you maybe wanted to be at 25 compared to where you're actually at 25. I maybe thought I'd be a little bit further along in my life at 25, maybe at like 20. But when I turned 21, I was kind of a little bit more realistic. I just wanted to be in a better headspace, really, and kind of think more highly of myself at 25. And if I'm being completely honest with myself, I'm actually creating more of a life for myself now within these past 2 years than I ever would have thought I'd be. I thought I'd be doing what I'm doing at 25 now at like 28, 29. And I think I'm very proud of myself for that. But with my birthday being around the corner, one thing that I really kind of wanted to reflect on was reshaping my mindset again. Up until I was 23, I felt like I really didn't have a purpose. When as a boy, that didn't really bother me, but once I started turning into, a young man, I was in college, and coming out of college, I felt like I really didn't have too much of a purpose. I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do. Kind of like, I would say, before I chose this fitness journey that I'm on, before I chose bodybuilding, I didn't know what I was going to do. I was kind of just enjoying myself out here, kicking it, getting to know people, know my friends, just doing whatever I really wanted to do. And that was fun. It was great, and I needed that. But I didn't really have much of a purpose then, and I didn't really have a route or anywhere to go. So I felt like I was in this just space of nothingness. And, certain friendships kind of fell out, or I stopped talking to certain people, or, let's say, for example, like my grades started to slip. It would like throw my whole head completely off. Like I didn't know what was going on, because I felt like the thing that made me, which was my friendships and just being in school at the time, just, it wasn't stable. So I wasn't stable. Around the time when I turned 22, I tried to focus my life more towards something else that was more fulfilling. And I found fulfillment in exercise. And I decided to kind of focus a lot of what I had towards my bodybuilding. And that was like my identity. Really learning a lot more about bodybuilding and who I am. I still kind of wanted more from life. I felt like what I had at that time just wasn't enough. I was like, you're not the type of person to just be out here kicking it every single day of your life and you have nothing to do, nothing to show for, no money, none of that. Like, I wanted more. So I took the time to build myself up as a man. Really, I felt from the ground up. I kind of was able to go through a lot of the trauma and revisit a lot of traumas that I had been through. I started focusing more on my physical health, which also started helping my mental health as well. And over time, that want and need for more started to kind of disappear because I felt like I was seeking more. And it felt pretty fulfilling. After I started actually acquiring more in my life, from just doing the small things every single day, working out, eating right, journaling, maybe reading books, etc., whatever that was, pulling myself away, all of that. I started creating this mindset that I wasn't deserving of those blessings. I felt like I had a fear that the blessings that I had acquired were going to somehow get taken away from me because I wasn't deserving of it. And I know a lot of people may be feeling that same way. I've heard this thing, a lot of wealthy, successful people have something called thieves' guilt. That's what they like to call it. It's some sort of thieves' guilt. After a thief has a lifestyle of stealing from people, and then he decides to not steal anymore, there's always thieves' guilt, where he feels like somehow his past is going to catch up to him. A lot of wealthy people and successful people say they have the same exact thing. It's like a guilt of getting out the hood. I would not say that what I'm feeling is anything as drastic as that, but I would say it's very similar. So I feel like I have some sort of guilt within myself on bettering myself. And I feel like I'm not deserving of those blessings that have come my way from bettering myself as a person. This may come to a lot of people who kind of are in that journey of building yourself up or learning your purpose or growing into a young adult or just even a middle-aged adult. But I wanted to make this vlog to tell you, you do deserve better. And I had to tell myself that. I had to tell myself I do deserve greatness. Now, over the span of 3 years now, I've put in the work to get to where I'm at. I've done the daily habits. I've changed my mindset. I've changed my desires. I've changed people around me. I've invested more in those who decide to love me. I'm working on changing my location, just the small things like gaining more financial intelligence, etc. And I feel like I said, with this desire to want more in my life, I get more of a feeling that I don't deserve those blessings, even if I am striving for better. But in order to become great, you have to tell yourself that you do deserve greatness. I know it kind of seems a little weird and it doesn't really make any sense, but those positive affirmations, kind of shifting your mindset, can actually help you be in a better space. I listened to this sermon a while back, called Words Turn into Worlds. So those positive words that you're spitting out into your brain or spitting out into life, manifestation almost, create that world that you create for yourself. So I've realized over time that if I tell myself I'm not deserving of any of these blessings, and these blessings won't come, and the greatness that I want for myself, it won't come. And then I'll just continue to justify that I don't deserve this, I don't deserve that, and it would just get worse. If I tell myself that I do deserve greatness and I do deserve better, then that greatness and those better opportunities and that better lifestyle, family unit, etc., everything that I want, all my dreams, all my goals, they will slowly become mine. They will slowly manifest themselves into physical form towards my goals and to what I want. So I wanted to kind of voice that out there for those who are kind of struggling with their own journeys and getting in the way of themselves, because I know that we can be our own worst enemy. But yes, you do deserve greatness. After everything that you have put in, after all of the the countless nights of you not sleeping, the hard work that you put in every single day, pulling yourself away, sacrificing, all of it. You do deserve greatness. And if you're at that breaking point where you feel like greatness is not going to come, I urge you to not give up. Don't give up on your passions. Don't give up on your dreams, because eventually those things will be awarded to you based off of the things that you practice every single day. Consistency, discipline. It's not the fact of you being motivated. It's the fact of you staying consistent. It's the fact that you have stayed disciplined and practiced these small little wins every day in order to manifest that big win in your life. You deserve it. Keep going. Yeah, man. Birthday's coming up. 2 weeks. I really don't even know what I'm going to do. I'm like, I don't even know how to really feel about my birthday coming up, if I'm being completely honest with you. Being 25 is crazy. 21 was a milestone. 18 was a milestone. But this 25 milestone, I'm a man. Like, I'm a grown ass man. Like, for real. Like, this is crazy. I take care of myself. Like, that's what it is. So it's kind of cool. Like, and I'm at that point in my life where I know my next big goals for myself on a personal level is to try to create my family, like to try to build and start my family foundation. And, you know, on top of career goals that I have for myself, goals that I have for myself in bodybuilding, goals that I have for myself on a mental health aspect, that's like the big one. So, like, really, I'm at this state of just kind of focusing on what I got going on, or what I got going on within myself and my family and my mental health and my bodybuilding and all of that. And so, like, really, my birthday is kind of just reflecting on how my life has been for the past 24 years, man, because I'm blessed. Not only can I take this time to reflect on what has happened to me, but I'm like really excited for the future. I'm excited for the next year because I got stuff planned. I'm excited for the next 5 years. I'm excited for the next 10 years, man. Like, I'm really, honestly, I'm excited for the day of my birthday, man. I don't even, it's crazy to me that this is happening. So I wanted to say, I appreciate everybody who watched my last video. I got the most views that I've ever had on any video in my entire life. But if you haven't already, if you're watching this video, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, please. Like this video, leave a loving comment at the bottom. Again, thank you everybody for supporting me. We're gonna keep trying to make these. Sadly, TikTok will be gone probably in the next couple of days. So it's just Instagram and YouTube for now, which I cannot complain. But I am gonna miss TikTok, but hey man, it is what it is. But you know what I'm saying? Don't forget, shop Get Raw Nutrition and click any of the links that's in my link tree. Code Fit Like Dev for all of that stuff. And yeah, I don't really have too much that I'm gonna say. I'm actually about to get up out of here, man, and I gotta go to work. I gotta work for the next couple days. So, but yeah, so everybody have a nice day, and as always, man,